out the best way to do this, and I think this is going to have to be it. So we're going to do, you go to dndbeyond.com, you click on Collections, My Characters. I've tried this a couple of times, ignore those two. That one is My Character. And now we're going to, where's the create button? Create a character, right there. Okay, we're gonna just do standard. You can do the quick build, but then you're not gonna learn anything. It's just gonna kind of fill in things for you. So we're gonna do standard. Okay, so it gives you information on creating a character. So you can kind of decide like, well, what do you want your character to be, and why are they, out on this quest or whatever. We can get to a little bit more of character development in a minute. So I'm going to make it easy by only choosing. You can leave it on regular. You don't have to touch any of this, and then you don't have to touch any of this. Okay, so this is just telling you about choosing a race. Different races are easier to play, I think. Things like elves have magic. The less magic, the easier they are. So let's say you can get more into it if you have a specific one that you are interested in. I can give you more information on them, but let's just choose human right now to make things simple. So this will tell you like, okay, about humans. So if you want to learn more about any one of these, you can just click on them and you're like, okay, water. And so you like read through it and it'll tell you like different things that you get. So you get to breathe in air and water for this guy, blah, blah, blah. So we'll go to human. And we'll do just, this is the variant human, or like just the base human. So it'll tell you that like everything, you get an extra language, so you get to speak 2 languages. You get 1 extra skill, and you get 1 extra feat, which I can explain in a minute. So we're going to choose human. Now we get to choose the extra language. So you speak common, everybody speaks common, and then let's say he dated a elf once, so he speaks Elvish too. Alright, so these are ability scores. You have 6 different scores that you can gain points on. The more charisma you are, the better your chance at like convincing people to do something is. Constitution, if you get like poisoned, you have a higher chance of being able to fight it off. Like these different skills, you can be stronger. So let's say he's a tough guy and Constitution, so he can handle getting punched without getting knocked out, so he's a tough guy. So we're gonna do skills, and we're just gonna do he's good at, we'll say he's good at intimidation. And so feats, so there's different feats. Anything with a UA is not in like technical D5 or 5e, which is the current version of the game that you play. So the UA basically means that it's not sanctioned. You can use it, but if you remove it at any time, it's possible that it can no longer be available and you'll never get it back. So let's choose something easy. We'll say durable. So you get to increase your Constitution score by 1 more. So we'll roll for that in a minute. And when you roll your hit die, so like how many points it takes to knock you out, the maximum number you regain from, so like when you take a long rest, you get your hit points back, so you get to heal a little bit. You gain from the roll equals twice your Constitution, so you get more, basically. You get to heal faster than everybody else. Okay, so we're going to choose a class. You can multi-class. We won't get into that. Let's just stick with playing one class at a time. So you can have like a bard paladin, or you can have like, you know, you can mix it up and you can have doubles. But let's make him a barbarian. And so he's going to be a big tough guy. So it tells you get to rage. So like, let's say at the round of your first turn, you get like extra skills basically. And we can get more into those at a later date. You get more defense. You get to attack recklessly, which basically just gives you, I believe it gives you advantage. So you get to roll twice. If you miss someone when you try to kill them, then you get to roll again. So there's other abilities that we can get into. And I can go more in depth with the classes that you are interested in playing so that you don't have to learn everything about being a barbarian if you're not interested in barbarians. Okay, so hit dice. So your max hit dice, we'll click on that. The highest you can have is 12. Because a barbarian, each level that you play, you get to roll one more d12. So let's roll a d12, and we'll say we get, that we get 8. So we rolled an 8. So now your hit points for your first level are 8. So if someone hits you and does 8 damage, you're unconscious. Now we have, what are some things that you're proficient in? What are things you're good at? I think that obviously intimidation is something we've already chosen previously, so we don't need to choose that. And it doesn't give us the option of doubling up. We're good at surviving, and we're good at being athletic. So, and you're in a fight, and you're going to rage, like Yasha. If you've met Yasha already in Critical Role, she rages. And basically, people who attack you get disadvantaged. So if they attack you and they hit you, they have to roll again. And if they miss you, they miss you completely. So it's fantastic. Okay, so we're going to go to... And you get more things the higher levels you get. We won't get into that yet. Okay, next. So these are the ability scores. These are the strength, dexterity, charisma, constitution, wisdom kind of a thing. So we're gonna do, you can do standard array. We'll do that, and then we'll do, so you will roll a d20. So let's go into another tab. Roll that's right. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can roll a d20, or the standard array is you roll a d6. I need you to go away. Oh, that's good. So you roll it 3 times. 6, 5, and 2. And so you got a 6, a 5, and a 2. I don't know why that went away. So you're going to add the 2 biggest numbers together, and that's your score. So you get 6 plus 5, 11. And so you come back here, and you can choose 11. Oh, that's right. That's stupid. We'll do manual. 11 is not great. 10 is halfway in the middle between obviously 1 and 20. So we want to pick something, since 11 is mediocre. Or wait, no, you add them all together. So 6, 11, 12, 13. So it's not bad. We'll say that you have a dexterity of 13, because we don't know what other numbers you're going to grab. You're going to want to put the most points, because you're a barbarian and you're strong, into strength and constitution. You're probably not going to be super wise or intelligent because you're a beefy dude. You can be kind of charismatic. Maybe you're hot. You don't know. So let's go back. We're going to roll plus another one. So 12. That's not terrible. So we'll add 12 into charisma. I'm hoping you get something better than that because these are not great numbers. Okay. So we're going to roll again. 13, that's a little better, so I guess we could probably put that in Constitution. The highest you can get is 18 because they don't want you to start off with a solid 20. Okay, we're going to roll again. Oh. 13, these. Why am I rolling the same thing? Maybe roll an actual dice. I don't know if I trust Google. Roll. I'm pretty sure this is rigged. Okay. Well, I guess you're even across the board. You're well-rounded barbarian. Okay. Well, finally an 8. I'm actually going to make your wisdom 13 and your intelligence 8 because you're kind of a beefy jock dude and you're not going to be very smart. Okay, so that was weird. All right. So if 10 is the even number, so like let's say we'll make wisdom 10. So let's look at wisdom. Your total score is 10. Your modifier is 0 because that's the middle of the line. If you have, let's say, 8, you have a -1. So anytime you try to roll because you're trying to be smart, you have basically a disadvantage because you have to subtract numbers off of it. And it doesn't go for its even numbers. So if 8's a -1, 10 is a 0, and 12 is a +1. And 11 would stay with the 10. So you're not going to get an extra 1 until you've gone up to the round number. So here with 13, 12 and 13 are both +1. But once you hit 14, you get a +2. Okay, so we're going to flesh out your character. We're going to find out, like, why you're adventuring. You know, what brought you to become a barbarian? Is it a family thing? You know, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to say, what is your background? You can choose a custom one. There's a ton on here. If you're interested in choosing something custom, let me know and I can help you find it. There's different things that you can be. Some of these I've purchased myself. Some of these are ones that are available to everybody. I believe there's like 7 that you can choose from. So we'll say that you're a soldier and that's why you're tough. So we get some extra skill proficiency. So what are you good at? They've already taken the ones that you've chosen previously and taken those off of here. We'll say that you are good at, you have religion because you left this military and to find God or a God. And then let's say you're also good at history. Let's say they taught you a lot about history in soldier school. I don't know. And then we'll give you a gaming set and we'll give you playing cards. I suppose to keep yourself entertained while you were soldiering. All right. So different classes give you different, wait, where did that go away? Different classes, so, or soldier, for example, that we chose as a background, will give you different perks. So which is why you can look at other people's perks and during, like in the create your own one to see if it's something you like. So for example, a criminal will get extra gold when they start because they're, you know, criminals. You can, as a soldier, invoke your rank to influence other soldiers. So like guards, people, blah, blah, blah. You basically get to try to influence them. So there's good things that come with different backgrounds. Now here. So personality traits, we can choose 2. You can roll for them. So you can roll a d8. And since you get to choose 2, we'll roll 2d8. Roll, nope, go away, go away. So 1 and 6. So we'll add, you're always polite. And I enjoy being strong and breaking things, which seem kind of opposite, but we'll just go with it. All right, what are your ideals? Like, what do you believe in? And keep in mind, you can choose whatever you want on here. If things are calling to you, or if you're creating a story in your head, you can start to say, like, that fits my story. That fits my story. So we have to roll for ideals. You only get one, so we'll roll 1d6. So you got a 6. So your ideals are nation. So you want your city, your nation, your people are all that matters. So you want to protect the people around you. You want to bring people together and say, no, we're part of this group. Or this is a city. We need to be, you know, a group of people, and this is like our city, and we need to band together. You know, you can do whatever you want with it. Bonds. So what are things that, like, you, like, honor, or, you know, being able to serve the people, like, around you, your friends. So we'll do another d6. This is broken. We'll do another d6. Oh, we did ideals already. Oops. I fight for those who cannot. So if you see the underdog, you are like, I'm gonna protect that guy at any time. And so you kind of have to follow these rules, because you're not playing as Layla. You're playing as this barbarian, you know, dude or chick, whatever you want to be. Whatever you want to be. So what is something about you that's bad? Because you're not perfect, and we need to tell you what's wrong with you. So you got a 4. Your hatred of enemies is blind and unreasoning. So let's look at, did that add? What is it doing? Okay. So now we're going to go down to character details. Your alignment. Are you good? Probably, if you are taking care of the underdogs, you can either be lawful, chaotic, or neutral. So you're good. So we don't want to be, you know, chaotic neutral or anything. We want to be either chaotic good, lawful good, or just neutral good. Like, you can be just straight up neutral if you'd like. But since you're protecting the underdog, I'd say that you're good, because you go out of your way to help people. Do you follow the laws because you're a soldier? Probably. So we'll choose lawful good as a personality type, because it kind of just matches with you as a person. You don't have to find a faith. Maybe you are currently, like, you have religion because you're looking for a god, and you're looking to, like, explore other people. You probably have a reasonable amount of gold, so we'll just say modest. You can choose what you look like. You can randomly search on the internet to see something, like, if you have something in your head, you can choose that. I definitely accidentally added extras of things. So let's do that. And let's kind of look at you as a character. So you're polite, but you also like the opportunity to be strong. Maybe you, if you see, like, a wrestling ring, you, like, feel like you have to be in there, because you've got to be like, dude, I'm strong. I have to show everybody I'm strong. You feel like people need to band together and, like, take care of each other. Like, I don't know, you can fucking do whatever you want with that. You take care of people, and people who are the underdogs, you feel like you need to save them. And flaws, I accidentally picked one that was not, I punched an accidental button, but the hatred of your enemies is blind and unreasoning. So you can be like, anybody that you hate, you can't be rational about it. You can kind of play how you want. If you want to, like, look at other backstories, these are just spaces to type what you want. You can put, like, your party in there, or whatever. So, this is very long, and I apologize. Good luck. Ask me any questions.